Everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I want to show you three of my favorite Jerry Cantrell riffs, Jerry Cantrell guitars for Alice in Chains. He's one of my favorite guitar players just simply because I think he comes up with really kind of cool sounding riffs and stuff. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is It Ain't Like That it's a song on the album Facelift. So we start off, we've just got an E major chord. So sixth string is open. I'm on the second fret of the fifth string with my second finger, second fret of the fourth string with my third finger, first fret of the third string with my first finger, and second and first strings are open. And we're just going to simply strum this with just an upstroke, just like that. And then we're going to follow that with a single note, third fret of the sixth string, and we're going to bend that up a full step. So I'm using my third finger on the third fret, but I've got my second finger on the second fret and my first finger on the first fret just to assist with that bend. And then we're going to hit it, bend it up a whole step, and then release it back down. So we've got the E. Whoops. It's very easy to end up bending too far or not far enough. Not much to it, fairly simple riff, but I just think it just sounds really cool, and it's always good, anytime you can practice stuff like, bending and stuff just to help with that technique and get better at it. All right, next we have Rooster. So for this one, it uses some bar chords and stuff, so hopefully, bar chords aren't a problem for you. But we start off, we've just got F sharp major. So I'm barring my first finger all the way across all six strings at the second fret. Then my second finger is on the third fret of the third string. My third finger is on the fourth fret of the fifth string, and my fourth finger is on the fourth fret of the fourth string. And this is just F sharp major. We strum that on, it's a quarter note, so it's on the downbeat of 1. And then on the downbeat of 2, we hit it again, but then on the and of 2, we do this, it's F sharp 11 over E. It sounds worse than it actually is. All you simply do is just remove your first finger so you're no longer barring and your other fingers stay the same. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. And then on the and of 3, you strum the same chord again, and then on the downbeat of 4, and then there's two 16th notes. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and then on the and of 3. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, E, and. And then you simply move up the same shape you're doing with the F sharp. Now it's A, so we're just going to move that shape up to the 5th fret. So now you're barring at the 5th fret. And we're going to do the same thing. Same thing, we just remove our first finger. So the F sharp. So it's a cool riff. I think it's just really interesting the way that, just taking that bar chord and just by playing those other strings open, how nice it sounds. And then when you move to A, again, it sounds nice, you're getting that familiarity of the previous chord, but with just some new notes added in there. Cool riff. And then finally, we're going to look at the riff from the song Wood. So here we start off, we're going to take your first finger, we're going to bar it across the 4th fret of the 4th and the 3rd string. And you're going to play this and then do a hammer-on with your 3rd finger to the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Just like that. So like this first one's a 16th note, and then when you do the hammer-on, it is an 8th note tied to another 8th note. So we do that twice. And then you just play just the 4th fret on the 4th and 3rd string. And then you follow that by taking your 2nd finger and putting it on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So it's... And that's tied to that's the first measure. So then that chord is tied to the next measure. So you just let that ring out for an additional 4 beats. Yep. And you do it again. Then it just ends with this little riff here. So we're going to start at the... you doing this, so your 2nd finger's on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So we're going to just come back and do like a slide from nowhere to the 5th fret, but you can simply just, a half step is sufficient. So if you just start at the 4th fret and you slide to that note, and then to the 4th fret of the 3rd string with your 1st finger, to the 5th fret of the 2nd string with your 2nd finger. And then just repeat the whole thing. So. That's it. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that and you got something out of it. If you like this lesson, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there's anything you'd like to see me or one of the other instructors here at GuitarControl.com do in a future lesson. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you get all the, you don't miss any of the lessons that we're posting. So that's all I got for you today. So until next time.